Hi, Wesley with Expandacraft here, and I want to tell you exactly what an Expandacraft really is. Well, an Expandacraft is whatever you can imagine it to be. It's only limited to your imagination. This is the center hull part, which makes up, and I'm sitting on a Outrigger Canoe. It's an old plastic canoe I bought that has what I call black and tan. This is black and tan because it has black and tan hull parts. That's the bow section of an Expandacraft, and this is the center section, which I'm showing you here. The center section is 11.5 pounds. It is about, well, you figure it is about an 11-inch, 12-inch cylinder as far as volume goes. You can calculate volume and displacement. This part has the through hull position. Now this through hull position is where you can throw a PVC pipe, or you can use the risers and have an aluminum cross tube as we have on this particular Outrigger Canoe. Now I'll show you the bow section. The bow section is 7.5 pounds, and these parts, if you can see, it has a mirror image dovetail. This is the thing that I'm most proud of. This is my baby. This is my invention. This is the patented part. You can't patent the catamaran or the trimaran. You can't patent the modular boat, but this is mine. This particular way of putting the parts together, and they just slide together, and you put the keeper pin in here, and it's very, very durable. If you know anything about woodworking, you know that the dovetail joint is the strongest joint there is. Well, it has 2 dovetail style joints. What can you do with them? Well, here we have the Outrigger Canoe. This particular one is the 16-footer. We call it black and tan for obvious reasons. Now, over there, you can see there's a pile of other boats. That's some of my rental fleet. But then you get over here. This is the paddle cat. This is the standard 12-foot paddle cat. It's actually 12 feet and 9 inches. This particular one, we have been experimenting with electric motors. Typically, you use a rudder and you paddle it like a kayak, except it won't turn over like a kayak. It's very, very stable. And this whole boat, click, bang, boom, you can throw it in the back of a small hatchback car. You don't even need to rooftop it. Well, anyway, we're working with, this one's going to steer, eventually have a foot operated steering mechanism. This is just a plain 12 volt, called a water snake. This is a more sophisticated Vaquita brushless motor with a ducted fan, very, very efficient. One of the best motors I've ever tested. Not inexpensive, but very well worth it kind of boat. I use here, you can use any kind of chair you want. That's the other thing, is with Expandacraft, you can use a kayak style seat, or in this case, a stadium seat. You can put a swivel seat. You can make your catamaran wider and put a seat that sits up high so that you can have your legs up underneath you. I mean, if you're gonna have a motor on it, why not have a one-person pontoon boat? So you can add one more center section to this, and it becomes a 16-foot 9-inch boat. So 2 hulls, 3 hulls, outriggers on a kayak or canoe, one-sided, 2-sided, sail, row, pedal, paddle. What is Expandacraft? Whatever you want it to be. It's kind of like the Lego of boats, and you really get to put it together and take it apart and maybe even assemble it a different way for a different day. Expandacraft.com, follow us, make sure you register and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we have all kinds of how-to videos and videos of all sorts of client-built boats and other things that we introduce. American-made Expandacraft right here in Florida, USA. We hope to see you real soon. Expandacraft.com.